Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto News today. FTX is still on the main thing, it's still up there, but we're starting to see articles about other things. Let's get started, let's hit record. Bitcoin is pretty stable at 16,500, Ethereum around 1,200, still a little lower but pretty stable. BNB 298, let's start with CoinDesk, Binance US to bid for crypto lender Voyager. CZ confirms Voyager was one of the companies that was insolvent after the Terra Luna crash. FTX initially came to the rescue, but then you know what happened. So Binance is now trying to buy them out. There are a couple of concerns from US regulators as Binance is a Chinese company, but we'll see how that one plays out. No letter of demand for Bitcoin, Ether puts after dovish Fed minutes. This article is about how even though the Fed is giving good signals to all the other markets, which are pretty optimistic, everybody's still focused on FTX when it comes to crypto, so they're still very negative about crypto, and buying puts is still pretty much the standard of today. Binance targets 1 billion recovery fund for distressed crypto assets. Binance has been trying to build a recovery fund for all these companies that are in a distressed situation, especially the important ones that have an actual role in the crypto environment, and is okay with partnering up with other companies in terms of getting funds and building up funds. Crypto exchange Bybit announces 10 million fund to support institutional clients. This is another example of exchanges trying to get institutional investors in. On one side is good because it's pumping the markets. On the other, it's not really good because it's making the crypto environment more and more like the stock market. We have bigger companies doing all of the trading and the small players having little to no power. Now on to crypto news. Leading crypto wallet MetaMask reveals that it collects user data, mostly IP addresses, and the community is pissed. So if you think about crypto, you think about anonymity. However, you also think about public data because everybody can see all the transactions that are happening. Now, the fact that MetaMask, one of the most used wallets out there, is now collecting IP addresses, which can help you find a location of somebody, it's not really good news, but in terms of, let's say, crimes and checking for bad transaction, could be a good thing. It's a two-sided blade. We'll see how that one plays out. Calvaria. We saw a lot of articles about Calvaria in the past couple of weeks. We saw another one today. Why are they so popular right now? Because they offer play to earn games like most crypto games, but also a free version for people to play if you're not really into crypto. On top of that, they focus a lot on accessibility. They're making it accessible via phone and via iPad. So it's probably one of the most accessible games in the crypto world. It could be a really good test to see how people adopt it. Now on to Genesis. Genesis is one of the companies that has been where the contagion from FTX. In the past week, we saw how people were scared these guys would go bankrupt. The CEO said, we might be able to survive this, but we need to slow down some of the services we're providing, which is good news. It's better to save a company than to destroy it, especially in such a young place like the crypto environment. Venture capital firm Sequoia apologizes to fund investors for 150 million loss on FTX. This is another example where financial normal companies are losing money from crypto. You gotta be careful what you do. It's a risk you need to calculate in. Onto Cointelegraph. Sam Bankman-Fried still speaking at events. The community is furious. Makes sense, especially after damaging the entire crypto world. You should not be allowed out there. Just go through the lawsuits and then we'll see how that goes. That's it. I understand the chaos that it built, and as my opinion, yeah, I understand that. UAE regulators revoke FTX license amid the exchange collapse. It was about time. 3 weeks is a pretty slow reaction time. Crypto lender holdout. This is also about lawsuits and investigations. Reportedly faces police investigation in Singapore. These guys were involved in the Terra Luna collapse. They lost $100 million to their investors, and after a few months, the Singapore authorities finally started an investigation. FTX was a very quick reaction. This case is a good example of why police authorities should be trained to quickly react to losses of money that we saw also with Terra Luna. Last but not least, Russia intends to launch a national crypto exchange. which is interesting because these guys were the number one against crypto in general. They banned Bitcoin miners and much more. But now I think they're starting to realize that crypto is probably, as per now, one of the best ways for them to get into the international, let's say, economy, because they got blocked in many other sectors. Makes sense. Will this happen? I don't know. How quick it will happen? I will keep you updated. Guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Ciao.